tower coming up to bright. Dun 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 dun. Sun on the transmission hall, I flip the master line. Copper starts to warm and every gauge is running fine. Got the whole day loaded and the output set to climb. Hands across the console, feel the circuit come alive. Sparks along the contacts, little crackle in the air. Something in the current says the signal's going somewhere. Power up the dial, let it ride. Kick the current higher, send it flying wide. Power up the dial, hold it high. Nothing's coming down while the tower's alive. Out, out, sending it out. Out, out, never running out. Relay in the corner, throwing shadows on the floor. Every lamp is glowing and I'm reaching for one more. Numbers on the panel keep on marching to the right. Feels like the whole building's leaning into flight. Filament is humming with a brassy little glare. Something in the current says the signal's everywhere. Power up the dial, let it ride. Kick the current higher, send it flying wide. Power up the dial, hold it high. Nothing's coming down while the tower's alive. Out, out, sending it out. Out, out, never running out. Full output. Button, 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 button. I could run this room until the meters start to sing. Every wire in the wall has got a little bit of spring. Nothing wants to slow and nothing wants to stall. Building up the pressure, gotta glow across the hall. Higher, higher, one more notch to go. Faster, faster, feel the levels grow. Power up the dial, let it ride. Kick the current higher, send it flying wide. Power up the dial, hold it high. Nothing's coming down while the tower's alive. Zoom, zoom, somewhere past the rooftops there's a room I'll never see, but the wave is on its way, and that's enough for me. One more turn and one more spark. Meters in the corner, burning past the mark. Power up the dial, let it ride. Kick the current higher, send it flying wide. Power up the dial, hold it high. Nothing's coming down while the tower's alive. Power up the dial all day long, riding on the current, running loud and strong. Power up the dial, hold it high. Nothing's coming down while the tower's alive. Out, out, sending it out. Still climbing, still running, still bright. Power up the dial. Down on Ampere Avenue, the meters wake up loud. Cable running under every window on the street, humming like a marching band and keeping to the beat. Every little junction box is throwing off a spark. Whole block is wired up and running from the start. Amateurs dancing and the needle can't sit still. Everything is climbing on this bright electric hill. Walking down on Ampere Avenue, every wire singing something new. Voltage on the corner, voltage on the side. Ampere making music underground. Every step I'm taking sends a shiver through the sound. Nothing on this avenue is ever slowing down. Current in the concrete running circles around the town. Faster on the wire, faster on the run. Everything accelerating in the sun. Walking down on Ampere Avenue, every wire singing something new. Voltage on the corner, voltage on the sign. Ampere Avenue is running fine. Dee-da-dee-da, 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 dee-da-dee-da. Dee-da-dee-da, 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 dee-da-dee-da. Somewhere down the far side of the line, a lamp comes on, and I never see it happen, but I know it isn't gone. Turn the corner, catch the hum. Ampere Avenue is never done. Walking down on Ampere Avenue, every wire singing something new. Voltage on the corner, voltage on the sign. Ampere Avenue is running fine. Walking down on Ampere Avenue, all day long there's something coming through. Voltage on the corner, voltage on the sign. Ampere Avenue is running fine. Watts, I got plenty. Amps, I got more. Ampere Avenue. Little blue flash, where the metal meets the metal. Switch gear closing with a click across the floor. Silver on the contact, throwing sparkle out the door. Tiny little lightning I can hold inside my hand. Brightest little second in the whole electric plan. Snap, and it's shining. Snap, and it's clear. Everything is bright when the contact comes near. Contact sparkle blue and white. Little bit of daylight, twice as bright. Contact sparkle quick and clean. Prettiest little flash the room has seen. Flash, flash, catching the light. Flash, flash, running it right. Roads across the panel like a shimmer in the glass. Every little circuit making sparkle as I pass. Copper's got a shoulder and the silver's got a shine. Everything is touching on the transmitting line. Snap, and it's rolling. Snap, and it's gone. Everything I sparkle keeps the signal running on. Contact sparkle blue and white. Little bit of daylight, twice as bright. Contact sparkle quick and clean. Prettiest little flash the room has seen. Flash, flash, catching the light. Flash, flash, running it right. Sparkle on the line. I can feel it building in the second before the touch. Nothing in this building ever gave me half as much. Little blue arc where the current comes alive. Sparkle in the morning is the reason I arrive. Closer, closer, rising to the line. One more contact and the whole room shines. Contact sparkle blue and white. Little bit of daylight, twice as bright. Contact sparkle quick and clean. Prettiest little flash the room has seen. of its own. Half a mile of copper going strutting down the line. Sunlight on the braid and every inch of it is fine. Shoulders back and rolling, got a rhythm in the run. The copper wire walking like it owns the afternoon sun. Muted horn is calling from the far side of the hall. Copper's got a strut and it ain't gonna stop. Copper wire strut, walking proud, punching out a signal twice as loud. Copper wire strut, hot and bright, every single strand is running right. Hit, hit, copper on the move. Hit, hit, locking in the groove. Braid across the rafter with the shimmer on the skin, carrying the current and it never lets it thin. Every little junction got a handshake and a spark. Copper's on a mission and it's flying past the mark. Muted horn is answering from somewhere down the wall. Copper's got a strut and it's the loudest of them all. Copper wire strut, walking proud, punching out a signal twice as loud. Copper wire strut, hot and bright, every single strand is running right. Hit, hit, copper on the move. Hit, hit, locking in the groove. Let the copper work. I can hear it humming when I put a hand up on the beam. Whole electric building got a shoulder and a lean. Nothing in the circuit ever wanted to sit down. Copper wire strutting all the way across the town. Push it up the rafter, take it to the top. Copper's got momentum and it isn't gonna stop. Copper wire strut, walking proud, punching out a signal twice as loud. Copper wire strut, hot and bright, every single strand is running right. Bop, 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 bop. Bop-a-doo-bop-a-doo-bow. Somewhere at the tower, there's an antenna in the light, and the copper walks it over like it's carrying a kite. One long strand and a steady climb. Copper wire strutting right on time. Walking proud, punching out a signal twice as loud. Copper wire strut, hot and bright, every single strand is running right. Copper wire strut, all day out, punching out a signal with a shout. Copper wire strut, hot and bright, every single strand is running right. Hit, hit, copper on the move. Hit, hit, copper wire strut. Everything on this floor is running wide open. Needles at the top and it isn't coming back. Every single meter got a shoulder to the track. Heat across the panel and the numbers hold the line. Full output running and the whole hall's mine. No reserve, no holding back. Everything everybody's going out the stack. Full output all the way, burning through the middle of a bright white day. Full output, hold it there, sending every watt I've got into the air. Louder, louder, nothing in reserve. Louder, louder, holding to the curve. Transformer at the wall is leaning into it as well. Every coil is glowing with the story it can tell. Current on the bus bar and it never wants to rest. Full output running and it's running at its best. No reserve, no second guess. Everything is climbing and I'm loving the excess. Full output all the way, burning through the middle of a bright white day. Full output, hold it there, sending every watt I've got into the air. Louder, louder, nothing in reserve. Louder, louder, holding to the curve. Blow the roof off the hall. Hand up on the master and I never pull it down. Whole electric heartbeat rolling out across the town. Sparks along the bus bar keeping perfect with the beat. Full output running and it's rising off the street. Higher, harder, right up to the wall. Everything I got and then a little more on call. Full output all the way, burning through the middle of a bright white day. Full output, hold it there, sending every watt I've got into the air. Yada diddy yada diddy yada diddy yada dee ba-ba-dee. Yada diddy yada diddy yada diddy yada dee ba-ba-dee. Yada dee, yada do, ree-ba-ba-ree go. Every single circuit in this building is agreed. Nothing in the room has ever wanted less than speed. Pass the marker, pass the top. Full output and it doesn't stop. Full output all the way, burning through the middle of a bright white day. Full output, hold it there, sending every watt I've got into the air. Full output all day long, everybody riding on a bright loud song. Full output, hold it there, sending every watt I've got into the air. Louder, louder, nothing in reserve. Louder, louder. Full output. One long tone holding steady in the room. Carrier is humming on a single easy note. Sunlight through the window making patterns on my coat. Nothing needs a hand on it, the panel's running clean. Soft as little hum inside the whole machine. Meters holding level, needle barely on the move. Everything is working and it's finding its own groove. Dial tone daydream, humming along. One steady note like a resting song. Dial tone daydream, warm and wide. Whole hall drifting on a steady ride. Hold, hold, one note true. Hold, hold, carrying through. sitting in a single tone. Every little harmonic has a color of its own. Sparks it down to nothing but the current still awake, steady as a heartbeat and it's never gonna break. Softly, softly lifting up a bit. One more shimmer and the tone will fit. Dial tone daydream, humming along. One steady note like a resting song. Dial tone daydream, warm and wide. Whole hall drifting on a steady ride. Do-da-day, 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 do-da-day. Do-da-day, 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 do-da-day. Do-da-day, 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 do-da-day. Tone is in the room and I am glad it's there. One clear note and a rising hum. Dial tone daydream, here it comes. Dial tone daydream, humming along. One steady note like a resting song. Dial tone daydream, warm and wide. Whole hall drifting on a steady ride. Dial tone daydream all day through. One steady note and the but the floor has other plans. Everybody's stomping and the meter's going grand. Nothing in the building wants a moment on the shelf. Live wire stomping and it's climbing by itself. Harder, harder, right through the boards. Everybody's stomping on the same loud chords. Live wire stomp, here it goes. Kicking up a racket on the radio. Live wire stomp, hot and loud. Whole hall stomping like a thunder cloud. Rap-a-pap, rap-a-yow, rap-a-pap, rap-a-yow, rap-a-pap, rap-a-yow, do-do-dee-do-do-do. Way out past the aerial, the racket travels free, hitting every rooftop with a stomping guarantee. One more boot and a bigger sound. Live wire stomping all around. Live wire stomp, here it goes. Kicking up a racket on the radio. Live wire stomp, hot and loud. Whole hall stomping like a thunder cloud. Live wire stomp, on and on. Kicking up a racket all day long. Live wire stomp, hot and loud. Whole hall stomping like a thunder cloud. Stomp, stomp, shake the whole floor. Shake the whole floor. Shake the whole floor. Live wire stomp. Live wire stomp. Up on the mast where the whole city opens. Steel against the sky and it's climbing to the blue. Ladder on the tower and I'm halfway coming through. Rooftops in the distance running out beyond the yard. Somewhere in the middle of them all is where you are. Accordion is opening the whole horizon wide. Everything I'm sending is already on its ride. Antenna skyline wide and clear, sending out a signal that you're gonna hear. Antenna skyline high and free. Every rooftop out there is a place to be. Over the rooftops, over the rail, over the city on a rising gale. Wind across the crossarm and the guy wires start to sing. Whole electric skyline is a warm and living thing. Current in the tower running upward like a flame. Somewhere at the far end you are hearing me the same. Accordion is pulling and the air is pulling too. Everything is climbing and it's climbing after you. Antenna skyline wide and clear, sending out a signal that you're gonna hear. Antenna skyline high and free. Every rooftop out there is a place to be. Over the rooftop, over the rail, over the city on a rising gale. Open it up wide. I have never seen the window where the sound comes down. Never seen the table or the corner of the town. But the circuit knows the way and it has never once been wrong. Antenna skyline carries every part of the song. Higher on the ladder, higher on the mast. Everything I'm sending is arriving twice as fast. Antenna skyline wide and clear, sending out a signal Skyline, wide and real. Antenna skyline, wide and clear, sending out a signal that you're gonna hear. Antenna skyline, high and free, every rooftop out there is a place to be. Antenna skyline, all day long, every single rooftop getting one more song. Antenna skyline, high and free, every rooftop out there is a place to be. Over the rooftops, over the rail, antenna skyline. Counting down the meters to the drive. Buckball riding on the wire. Wow, wow, taking it higher. Panels got a pressure and it's building in my chest. Every needle leaning and it isn't gonna rest. Talk box in the corner getting ready for a shout. Something in the towers coming out. 4, 3, 2, and the whole hall knows everything gets louder right before it goes. Voltage drop, here it comes. Whole transmitting hall is on the run. Voltage drop, hit the floor. Nothing in the building holding back no more. Voltage, wow, 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 riding on the wire. Wow, wow, taking it higher. Wow, 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 wow. Buzz bar getting hotter and the coils begin to lean. Every single circuit doing something I've not seen. Talk box is a voice that isn't anybody's own. Whole electric building answer, ring the tone. 4, 3, 2, and the floor is gone. Everything is climbing and the climb goes on. Voltage drop, here it comes. Whole transmitting hall is on the run. Voltage drop, hit the floor. Nothing in the building holding back no more.
Voltage.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, riding on the wire. Wow, wow, taking it higher. Straight through the roof. I can feel the floorboards moving like a rolling wave. Nothing in the output has a single thing to say. Sparks along the breaker and the breaker's holding tight. Voltage drop is landing and the landing's dynamite. Higher, higher, right up to the edge. Everybody standing on the highest ledge. Voltage drop, here it comes. Whole transmitting hall is on the run. Voltage drop, hit the floor. Nothing in the building holding back no more. Wow, wow, Voltage drop. Brass in the hall and the current in the wall. Brass and current. Brass and current. Trombone taking over with a shoulder in the sound. Every single player got a boot up on the ground. Sparks along the ceiling, keeping time along the beam. Brass and current marching in a single steady stream. Left and right and left, and the needles keep the time. Brass is on the downbeat and the current's right behind. Brass and current, step for step, marching down the middle of the day. Brass and current, low and wide, heavy as a hammer and it won't give way. Bam, bam, brass on the beat. Bam, bam, current in the street. Bell of the trombone throwing shadow on the floor. Every horn is leaning on the note a little more. Amperes in the conduit are pacing with the drum. Brass and current answering the same relentless drum. Left and right and left, and the panel never blinks. Brass is on the downbeat and the current never sings. Brass and current, step for step, marching down the middle of the day. Brass and current, low and wide, heavy as a hammer and it won't give way. Bam, bam, brass on the beat. Bam, bam, current in the street. Slide it low. I have got a horn line and a bus bar side by side. Both of them are heavy and the both of them have pride. Nothing in this building ever walked without a plan. Brass and current moving like a shoulder and a hand. Rising on the downbeat, harder on the pull. Every horn and wire in the building running full. Brass and current, step for step, marching down the middle of the day. Brass and current, low and wide, heavy as a hammer and it won't give way. Bop, bop, boom, bop, bop, bay, da, 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 da. Wait inside the music doesn't mean it wants to fall. Brass and current carry every corner of the hall. One more step and a bigger sound. Brass and current holding ground. Brass and current, step for step, marching down the middle of the day. Brass and current, low and wide, heavy as a hammer and it won't give way. Brass and current, all day on, marching out a signal that is never gone. Brass and current, low and wide, heavy as a hammer and it won't give way. Bam, bam, brass on the beat. Bam, bam, brass and current. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-dum. Signals out the door, and I am running after. Banjo other kind of proof. Nothing that I send is ever coming back to me. Signal chases running and the running's how it's free. Quicker, quicker, right off the string. Every single note is a rising thing. Signal chase, off it goes. Running out ahead of everything I know. Signal chase, out of sight. Never gonna catch it and it's alright. Never gonna hold it, and I never really tried. Best thing about a signal is the leaving and the ride. Out the window past the weather vane. Signal chase is never coming back again. Signal chase, off it goes. Running out ahead of everything I know. Signal chase, out of sight. Never gonna catch it and it's alright. Signal chase, all day fast. Running out ahead and never looking past. insane. Kilowatt kick, here we go. Big enough to shake your radio. Kilowatt kick, feel it land. Every single watt is in your hand. Hey, hey, kick it out loud. Hey, hey, right through the crowd. Bass is in the basement and it's climbing up the stair. Whole transmitting building got a kilowatt to spare. Boot up on the downbeat and a grin upon my face, sending you a thump that you can feel across the space. Rumble in the ceiling, rumble in the ground. Everything I'm sending finds you with the sound. Kilowatt kick, here we go. Big enough to shake your radio. Kilowatt kick, feel it land. Every single watt is in your hand. Kick it out loud. this far into the day. Whole transmitting buildings got a shimmer and a sway. Nothing here is breaking and there's nothing here to hold. Redline Rush is glittering and glad to be this bold. Tighter, tighter, right at the top. Everything is rushing and it's never gonna stop. Redline Rush, all the way, riding on the edge of what the wire can take. Redline Rush, hold it high, glitter on the limit as it's going by. Everybody thinks the red is where a thing goes wrong, but the red is where the current has been strongest all along. Deeper in the red and the glass rings clear. Redline Rush is holding here. Redline Rush, all the way, riding on the edge of what the wire can take. Redline Rush, hold it high, glitter on the limit as it's going by. Redline Rush, all day long, sitting in the red where the current is strong. Redline Rush, hold it high, glitter on the limit as it's going by. Red, right at the line. Redline Rush. Little bright bell for the wire on the wall. Glockenspiel is falling like a handful of the sun. Every little contact getting thankful what it's done. Wire in the ceiling and the coil behind the door. Never got a song before and now they got one more. Nothing in this building ever asked me for a tune, but I've been here since the morning and it's barely afternoon. Circuit serenade, soft and bright. Little bit of glitter on the working light. Circuit serenade, warm and low, singing to the copper while the currents flow. Bright, bright, one for the wire. Bright, bright, one for the fire. Relay never wanted anybody's little praise. Bus bar never noticed it was working through the days. Something in the panel has been steady all along. Nothing ever told it that the steady was a song. Nobody has ever put a ribbon on a wire, but the wire's been remarkable and never seems to tire. Circuit serenade, soft and bright. Little bit of glitter on the working light. Circuit serenade, warm and low, singing to the copper while the currents flow. Bright, bright, one for the wire. Bright, bright, one for the I have got 100 little helpers in the wall, spots and coils and contacts, and I never knew them all. Every single one of them has carried something true. Circuit serenade is just the least that I could do. Softer, softer, up on the top. Every little bell is a rising drop. Circuit serenade, soft and bright. Little bit of glitter on the working light. Circuit serenade, warm and low, singing to the copper while the currents flow. Somebody is listening a long way down the line, and the wire never channel still on. Upright piano rolling like a slow and easy hand. Every meter resting where a meter likes to stand. Filaments are burning at a comfortable rate. Idle glow is holding and it's holding pretty straight. Nothing has been finished and there's nothing to repair. Just a low kind of humming going out into the air. Idle glow, warm and low. Everything I built is out there in the flow. Idle glow, easy light, still transmitting and it's running right. Glow, glow, tubes on the shelf. Glow, glow, running by itself. Sunlight on the console has been moving all along. Copper in the ceiling has been carrying the song. Circuit doesn't stop because a person takes a chair. Current's going out and it is going everywhere. Nothing has been finished and there's nothing left undone. Just a white kind of daylight sitting on the run. Idle glow, warm and low. Everything I built is out there in the flow. Idle glow, easy light, still transmitting and it's running right. Glow, glow, tubes on the shelf. Glow, glow, running by itself. Let it stay lit. I could pull the master, but I never really would. Everything I started is exactly where it should. Sparks are down to embers, but the embers hold a shine. Idle glow is carrying the whole transmitting line. Easy, easy, lifting up the tone. Idle glow is rising and it's never left alone. Idle glow, warm and low. Everything I built is out there in the flow. Idle glow, easy light, still transmitting and it's running Along the tower has been throwing something free, and it's out there right now in a place I'll never be. Warm on the glass and the meter's holding true. Idle glow is carrying it through.